My car is so dirty, so dirty. But I thought I would do a quick story time while I'm at the car wash. Hi everybody, I hope you all are having an amazing day. Something really cool happened to me today. This is like a little story, and I just thought I wanted to share it with everyone because it's really about the power of doing the right thing. Okay, I do have the AC on. It is kind of hot outside, so I'm sorry if there's a little extra noise. This is about the power of always doing the right thing and just why it's always good to do the right thing. Today's Tuesday. I got up like 7 minutes earlier than I normally do, and I thought for some reason that was gonna help me get to work on time, right? So I was rushing, I was running late per usual. We already know that, we already know. I struggle with being on time, hardcore. So I was rushing to work, and so I parked. I live in Colorado, and sometimes it gets really, really windy here, and you could be parked in a parking spot, you open your door, and then the wind will literally slam against another car door. And that's what happened this morning. So I parked, you know, I was in a rush, but I wasn't being reckless. So I parked, I opened my door, and I'm kind of I was like kind of parked on like a hill right where I work. It's kind of like on a hill sort of. So I park, I grab my purse, I look over, and my door has basically, I don't know if it was the wind being on the hill, it wasn't me. It hit the truck next to me, right? And there was a big mark, okay? A big mark, a big one. I see that my car, it hit another car. Either way, like whether I did it or not, this is still my vehicle. I'm responsible for it. And I was just literally thinking like F-U-C-K. And so I started thinking to myself, what do I do? What do I do? Should I just move to another parking spot and like act like I didn't do this? Do I find whose truck this is and like be honest? So I was like, you know what, girl, like what would you want someone to do? If it was your car, you would want someone to just be honest with you. I hate lies personally. I'm not a very good liar. It doesn't make me feel good. And I had a feeling that I knew whose truck it was. It's a new guy at work. I was like, okay, girl, so what are you going to do? Are you going to send him an email? Are you going to give him a note? Are you going to just tell him in person? And so I just like put my big girl panties on. I like, you know, put my purse down at my desk. I like washed my hands. I go up to him, and we're going to call him Mr. Larry, okay? So I go up to Mr. Larry and I say, Mr. Larry, how are you today? And he's like, I'm good. And I said, cool. So, you drive that like black truck outside, right? And he's like, yeah. And he said, well, I kind of had a situation this morning. My car door hit your truck, and I just wanted to let you know. I sincerely apologize. It was not intentional, and I'm willing to cover any costs if you want to get that fixed, or, you know, whatever you want to do, just let me know. I'm willing to take responsibility, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Like, I'm so sorry. And you could tell Mr. Larry was like, girl, he was a little frustrated with me. It was really early in the morning too, like, you know, so it's like all before 8:30 a.m. that all of this is happening. Mr. Larry is like, you know, I've only had that truck like 3 months, you know. I could just tell he was upset. So he went outside right away to go, I'm at the car wash. So he goes outside right away to assess the damage. And I'm just thinking like, oh my gosh, I mean, this sucks, but at least I told him. Right? Like, I could have just been like, forget it, like, let him go outside later and see that it's a mess, and I'll act like nothing happened. But I told him, you know, and I was like, I did the right thing, even if it like sucks on my end, even if I have to pay money or whatever. So he comes back in a couple minutes later, and I'm kind of worried like what he's gonna say. And he's like, Kat, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what do you mean you don't know what I'm talking about? And it's like, I went outside and I didn't see anything wrong. And I was like, you didn't see anything wrong? What do you mean? I clearly saw a mark on your truck. He's like, I don't know, maybe it was just dusty. And I was like, no, I was like, it must have been a miracle or something like that. And that guy, I believe he's like studying to be a priest or something like that. So I was like, oh, well, maybe he'll talk about me in a sermon someday. But I just thought, like, I don't know, the universe, Jesus, whoever, they like really stepped in today, and maybe it was just a test to be like, kitty cat, are you gonna do the right thing today? If you do the right thing, you'll be rewarded. And I just want to say to anyone out there, if you're ever in a situation and you don't know if you should do the right thing, always do the right thing. Always. Because doing the right thing sometimes it will get you in places you don't want to be, but I think it's better to be ethical and to be a good person. What goes around comes around. It's never a bad idea to do the right thing. It's never a bad idea to be a good person. And it's never a bad idea to do the right thing when no one else is watching. I hope you all took something from this video and got a nice little nugget, little gem out of it. Don't forget, life is too short to be anything but fabulous. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.